Hi Best Buds, it's Cathy with Cathy's Garden. I'm so happy that you've joined me today. Today we're adding flips and ephemera to our altered file folder in our Fabulous Friday Junk Journal series. But first, let's have our shout out to Christy, Jean, Liberty Lost, Linny, Teresa, Parther, Kelly, and Alina. I appreciate each and every one of you. So I have I've inked up my edges. I have rounded my edges and I have sewn around the edge. So that is what I have done off camera. I told you that I was going to sew it, but then I got to looking and I decided, oh, I hadn't inked it yet, and I wanted to round those corners. So I do think it is looking fabulous. I love how this is going to turn out. I can see it already. So I've got my little pieces here. Now I'm going to say I cut my pieces a little shorter. My pieces are now about 7 3/4. So I cut just a little bit off of them. I wanted them to sit inside this little journal, so that's why I trimmed mine a little bit. I also went and I got into my fabric and I looked at, I didn't have any orange. I really thought I wanted orange. I thought I had some orange fabric. I thought I picked it up at the store last time I was there, but obviously I was just dreaming that. But I had this dark brown, which is kind of caramely color, and I thought it went really nicely. So I tore it in strips that are a little bit past 1 inch. I frayed the edges and I did press them. So what I want to do is, we have decided that I'm going to put it this way, even though I put my music on upside down. Well, what a ding dong. But it's okay. It's going to be okay. So what I want to do is, I think first what I want to do is we're going to cover up our spine right here. We didn't put any decorated paper on there. So I'm just going to glue it down just like this. I'm going to leave a little bit coming down from the bottom, and I'm going to go ahead and leave a little bit at the top when I cut it off. I'm trying to decide if I want to do fabric tack or if I want to do hot glue, and I think I'm going to choose my fabric tack, so I have it right here. I'm going to place some fabric tack right in the center, just like this. And then I'm going to place it on the edge because it's going to go, it's larger than 1/2 inch, my fabric. I already said it's just a little past 1 inch. There we are. We've got our fabric tack down. Now I'm going to take my strip and I'm just going to lay it just like this and press it down. This is going to do a couple things. It's going to strengthen our spine, and it's going to cover up what we had going on here. It already looks so much better. So I'm going to grab my scissors. I'm looking for my little tiny ones. I don't know what happened to my tiny ones. Oh, here they are. I've got them. They're underneath some paper. Oh, guys, I haven't stopped to clean up my craft room. One of these days I will stop and clean up my craft room. But not right this minute. I'm on a roll. So we're going to fray the edges just a little bit here. So I'm just fraying the edges. Whoopsie. Just like that. Okay, and I'm going to fray right here. I might want to cut that shorter later, but for now I'm just going to leave it just like that. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to move over and we're going to do the other portion that we folded 1 inch, 1/2 inch, I'm sorry, 1/2 inch fold right here. Move this out of the way, put it over here, and I can see that my paper is bent up just a little bit right here. So I'm going to see, this is the fold that's a little wonky because I folded it when it was way too wet. And it made it wonky, guys. I don't know if you have that problem when your paper is wet and you fold it and sometimes that just was not a good idea to do. Well, I have to say, I don't think it was a very good idea to do, but it'll be all right. And if it looks too bad, we'll just cover it up, right? We'll just cover it up. All right, so I cut that little sliver off. Hopefully it will lay a little better for us right here. I'm going to fold it. And fold it right here. Okay, now we turn it this way so it will fit. And I'm going to glue this piece on just like this. So once again, I'm going to get my fabric tack. Now you use the glue of your choice. Whatever glue you like to use, that will be your perfect glue. So we're just laying it down, and I'm going over just a little bit. Remember, because I said my strip is just a very healthy 1 inch. We'll just say it that way. Alrighty, get that glue on there. Very nice. Now let's lay our fabric right on here. I'm going to lay it the same distance right here as right there. Oh, we're not in the middle by any stretch of the imagination. Let's get that a little more in the middle. That's much better. And let's trim it. And trimming it right like that. But I'm not going to bother fraying it. I'm not going to bother doing that now that I've started doing it. I said I wasn't going to do it. Now I'm doing it. Okay. We're not going to bother with doing that. So I already like it. I think that looks great. So let's look on this side. Do I want to put, this is how I could fix this problem. Let me show you what it looks like. I just don't care for the way that looks, but I'm not sure if putting this on here is going to make it any better. It might. It just might make it better. Would definitely, yeah, I'm going to do it because I just don't care for that, how it's folding. And that was all because I folded it too soon when it was wet. It was my own fault. But like I said, don't fret, we'll just cover it up. We'll just cover it up. And actually, we'll probably like it even better covered. Because this is the spine right here. Okay. I've got that glue on there. This is a new strip that I have here. I've got all kinds of things falling over, don't I? And we'll go ahead and place it right here, the same as the other one. And just press it down. And that's going to cover that up. Now that's not going to bother me anymore. Okay, I'm just going to trim it. We cut these off shorter later if we want. We might be fraying it. I'm not sure what we're going to do with that. But let's go ahead and let's fix this one as well. This one's over pretty far, but it will be okay. It's still going to cover this up. So adding my glue, it's coming out a little slowly. Okay. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Okay, now let's just lay our fabric strip down right in the same as the other one is. You can see the other one. So just laying it down, and we're going to trim it. Just like that. Okay, guys, we've got that part done. Now, I'm not going to bend it, so I'll move this. My goodness, my hot glue is in the way. I'm not sure where to put it. I think I'll move it down here in case I need it. Let's go ahead and let's put the flaps on. Now, we talked about flipping this out this way. and flipping this one up this way. I still think I want to do that. I think. I'm thinking about this right now, just having a thought. Put it out that way. We'll probably be covering most of that music up. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. So what we want to do, see, this is what I mean about having, I need something heavy to sit on here. How about my box of ephemera? Okay, you guys can still see. I've got my fabric strip, okay, and we're going to place it right here. We're going to butt this up together like that. I just dropped my fabric strip. And we're going to have to, I'm going to see if I can get this to be a little runnier. Hang on just a second. All right, so hopefully it's going to come out a little easier. So this is the front, just like that. I'm just checking to make sure I don't put it upside down. And we're going to be attaching our fabric strip right here. So I'm just going to add a little bit of fabric tack right here. Okay, and then some fabric tack on the other side as well. There we go. Got that down. Now I'm going to place my fabric right here, right on top. The fabric got a little wet there. I hope that's not going to be a problem. It shouldn't. It should dry just fine. Glue's coming out funny. It should rub off once it dries. Okay, let's give this a trim. Just like that. So we've got that one on. Now let's come over here. I can make some room. And let's put this one on right here. I'm going to have to move these things. It's too much. Okay. Let's put this one on right here. Now, we've got these pieces here, so I think that means I'm going to need to trim them. So I'm going to go ahead and just trim them. And trim this one. Okay, got that trimmed. Now this is going to go down like this. So it needs to go right here. And we'll just add our glue, which is the fabric tack, right on here like this. Okay, put the lid back on and add our little piece. Now I'm thinking I might want to trim this piece before I put it on. So, and I also think I like this one better, the fabric. So let's see about trimming that. Okay, and I'm going to fray it just a little because I don't know if I can fray it once I get it down. And trim it on the other side. Okay, fray this piece. All right. Throw that in the trash. Put this up against I'm feeling to make sure it's butted up against. Is that going to be a problem? I don't know how close it is. I'm pushing it, the card, up against it, so Seems like it's touching. Alrighty. Now I'm going to go see if I can get this dry so that we can continue for just a little bit longer. Alright, so I think I have it dry enough that we can close it all back up and see how it's going to look. Oh my goodness, look at that. Totally changed everything, didn't it? Now I'll have to spend a little time and make sure I get all these edges glued down, but in the meantime, let's go ahead, and I do think I need to trim this a little more. I need to trim it up. So I'm going to trim, no, you know, you can't even see what I'm doing. Trim the edge here. Okay. And trim this edge. Okay. And trim, I'm going to knock over my drink, trim this edge. Right. Turn it over, and let's trim this. And let's trim this one. And this one. I think, I don't know how to trim this exactly. We'll work on that. I'll have to think about that one. All right. Okay. Now, I've got a whole box of ephemera and clusters and things that I went through to see if maybe there was some things that might work. So let's just, these are the pieces of ephemera, and these are the clusters. So let's look at the ephemera first, since that's bigger, and see if, now I know we can't put a whole bunch in here, but let's just see what we can put in. There's this flip down with the little pads right here. That might be really cute there. And we have this pretty green. That is so pretty, and it has a tag in it. We made these together using book page images. I think that's what that was called. This is beautiful right here. I love that, and it's in the right colors. I think it goes this way because it is a pull down. It has an altered paper clip. That's really pretty. That could look nice there. Or maybe this one that has a little piece of ephemera inside. That could look really pretty there as well. We're just looking at things. That just fell in my lap. Maybe we could alter it, maybe put it this way. Now I have to remember this. When this closes, if I have all the ephemera down here and I close it, these are going to be stacked on top of each other, and then there's not going to be anything up here. So I might want to do something like this instead. And I actually like that one on there better. I think it gives it, this has a lot of movement, and this actually has a movement right here. So that might be a good idea. I'm just trying to see what maybe we might want to use. So these are these three are definitely maybes. Let's open this up, and over here, this right here, that's the same, well, similar paper. I don't know, that might be a little bit too much going on there. I've got this really nice flip book that would be gorgeous on here. There's this flip book that's a different, you know, style. I have this side collared pocket. That might be really nice. That might be nice up here. Oh my goodness. See what I mean by I can't get this, we can't make too big of one or you'll never see what I do. I really like that one up there. and that would just fall down nicely down this way. Once again, I don't want to put this ephemera up close to the hinge. I need to push it back a little further so that when we close it, it has enough room to lay fairly flat when it closes. So I do like this one. I like this one a lot on this area right up here. And I do like this one here. So what does that leave us? That leaves us, I have this little one. We could do maybe, now this has a tag in it. So that tag's going to be pulled out. Maybe we could put that one up top and that one down just a little further. This one's going up top, and then I can't put another flip pocket right there. And this is just a tag. Let's see here. Will this fit here? I'm not. Well, it doesn't look too bad there. This is a pocket, a double pocket right here. We made this together as well, and it's a flip. So it flips this way. So if we lay that there, let's just try to shut it. And we lay this here, and we put that there, and we put that there. Maybe just a cluster here. Oh, no, we didn't say a cluster. We said this and this. We did not say a cluster, and we said that. Didn't we? We said like that. So let's try to shut that, and then shut that. All right, now where's our signature going? Egads, where's our signature going? We're not going to have a lot of signature, but we could have a few pages. All right, so I'm liking this. Let's go ahead and let's get it done. What time is it? Yes, we have time. Let's glue this on here. Before we do, let me grab like some laces and things like that so we can stick stuff underneath, you know, and layer it. All right, so I have a few pieces of lace here. I'm also thinking that when this shuts right here, we could put either lace just right here, or we could go lace all the way down. So let's think about that. And what happens if we put a ruffle here? Needs to be heavier. Needs to be a heavier ruffle. There's this lace. How about here? Yeah, I like that better. I like that better, but I don't think it's going to work with this all the way down. But I do think we can add it. I guess I could do a little pucker right there. Yeah, we could do a pucker right there. Let's see what that looks like. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't have any fall sari silk yet. Cindy's going to be sending me some, but I don't have it right this minute. Let me look and see what I do have. All right, you guys. Well, I did find some that I think might work, and let's look at this. I'm kind of liking this lime green. I don't know why, but I think that lime green looks super cool. There is this bright orange. There is this color. I don't think there's enough of it, but it's real pretty. I don't think I can make a ruffle all the way down that. There's this brown. That would work. Oh, there's something about this green, and I don't know why I like it so much, but I do. And I'm questioning, do I put the ruffle on this side? I think I'll have to because it's so thin, unless I open it up and I iron it. Now, I could iron this, and then I could add it on. I don't know, I'm not too sure about that green. How about this brown? I really want orange, and this orange I think is that the wrong color? Well, it's not so bad, is it? No, it's really not, but I'm still at a loss at whether I put it on the outside or the inside. There's not much of it. It's very thin. It's not going to show. My whole idea was I wanted it to show on this side when it shuts. That's what I wanted. So I guess that just answered my question. I think what I shall do is I shall put this lace all the way from top to bottom, like this, and then add the sari silk on this side. Now our closure, I think it's going to be a circle, not this circle, but like a circle closure. I think that's what we're going to do. I'm thinking about maybe about right there. All right, so that's what we're going to do. We got to do something, right, guys? We got to get going. So let's take this and let's glue it, maybe something like this. It's not gonna, that's gonna be okay. You can even see through it. You can see the flowers through it and everything. That means I'm going to bring in my hot glue gun, and we're going to get this done. At least we're going to get this part done. I'm going to turn it this way, and I'm going to do this a little at a time, and we're just going to add this on first, just like that. I'm looking at the lines on my glass mat. I think I need to maybe keep this right here and then put this right like that. So I'm going to hold it as I add a little bit of glue right here, and we're going to lay this down right on top, just like this. Pressing it down. Okay, now let's continue. Let's add some more glue there, and let's add our lace right there, pressing it down. Okay, let's give it a trim. I'm going to give myself a little extra. And let's see how that looks. Oh, that's going to be great. That's going to be just perfect. Now, where are we with our piece of ephemera? Here it is. I need to glue this down too. It's already puckering a little. Need to glue the edges down. Do I need to glue the edge down here? Not really. It just starts right here. I'm just going to do it now. I said I was going to do it later, but we're putting down ephemera, so it's time I need to get that glued down. Now let's look at this. That is really cute there. Do we want anything like that on here? This comes down, and we have little, or do we want to just leave it? Here we go. Here we go. We're going to think about something else. And maybe instead of doing that, put a butterfly with maybe, I don't know, a piece of ephemera. Do we have something in here? I thought I had a little tiny. I have this that was from the bee. Either My Porch Prints, or this says Happy Birthday. We definitely have to cover that up. We could put something like that. Oh, and then we could make it into a little pocket. Oh, that would be cute. That would be real cute. Do I have something else here, so I'm trying to hold it. No, I don't. But we could always cut something. We'd have to cover this part up, but we could do that with a label. Now, the question is this. Do we like this with this hanging down? Got to put it in this way so I can see it. I'm watching my time. Yep, it's about time we need to do I like it like that, or do I like it like that? No, I don't think I want that extra lace on there. But I do like this on here. I think that's very sweet. Okay, maybe not that lace, maybe something like this lace. And there's nothing, there's absolutely nothing. Okay, we're doing these. I'm just moving them. Hopefully we remember where it goes. There's nothing wrong with maybe, how big is this? I don't think it's long enough. But I think I might have some other, I might have some more of that. How does that look underneath? That's okay. I like that. So let me look for some more of this real quick, and we'll get this glued down. Hang on just a second. All right, so I found some more. So let's go ahead first and let's glue this down and make a pocket. So I'm going to use my hot glue. I'm going to glue this on just like that, making a pocket. Then we're going to take our lace. I'm going to cover up that happy birthday with that lace. Don't even see it. And do I want to go all the way across or not? Do I want to put that all the way across? It would help hold it. But, sorry guys, this is going to kind of be a long video because I wanted to get at least get this lace on here. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm running out of room. I'm going to allow some, oh, not that piece, this piece, Kathy. Oh my goodness, almost glued down the short piece. Oh, this is short too. Let me see here. This is going to might decide which way it's going to be. Okay, there's plenty. Alrighty, here we go. Let's leave enough in case we want to do that. I'm going to do a little bit at a time right here. So we're leaving enough in case we want to do something with that. Bringing it down like that. Now let's bring it across this way. Adding it to it, just like that. Okay. And then let's get over here. Oh, goodness gracious. Maybe we can turn it this way. Okay. Hopefully I can do it this way. And put a little bit more, making sure that this fabric is glued down. I don't need the fabric coming up, or hinge fabric. Okay. Get that down, just like that. All right. Now, is this fabric down? Do I need to? Yeah, it's down. Let's go ahead and add our glue, taking it to the edge. Just like that. Okay, now I'm going to trim it. And then let's just see how this looks. I do like it. I like it when you open it up too. I think that looks really good. All right, you guys, we're at 35 minutes, so that's definitely plenty. Next video, we'll definitely glue in the ephemera that we have selected for this, and we will, I don't know if we'll get the, probably not get the signature in, but we'll definitely hopefully get all the ephemera in. And I think this is looking really great. I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up. I invite you to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. I'll see you there, guys. Bye now.